Thanks so much for joining me today, Kathy. You've had a very rich history with AllianceBernstein. Could you tell me a little bit about your career with the firm?
I really have spent the bulk of my professional life here, and so many personal and professional milestones have occurred while I've been here. So I've served in a variety of different positions over the years, and one thing I think that is really unique about AB that I'm really proud of is that every time I wanted to do something new, the firm said, do it, give it a try, join, learn, grow. I now have risen to the position of Chief People Officer. One of the things that I'm most proud of with my career here is really playing the role of caretaker of the firm, and I think that's such an important part of this role, whoever serves in it. So through many, many different events that have happened at the firm, I really stuck true to that brand.
How would you describe the culture at AllianceBernstein?
Yeah, I mean, people have heard me say this lots of times. What is culture? Culture is what it feels like to work here. It's when you walk in the door, what does it feel like? And people sometimes will say, Kathy, you brag so much about how incredibly unique and powerful the AB culture is. How can you? This is where you spent the bulk of your career. But I have to tell you that I know when I walk through these doors and I feel entrepreneurship, and I feel collaboration, and I feel energy, and I feel super smart. I know this culture is simply different. So AB's culture, you're just not going to find it anywhere else. It is distinctly unique, and I'm very proud of what we've really built here.
So in your role as Chief People Officer, you mentioned the caretaking aspect, working with our people day to day. How would you say we get our people from A to B?
This business, this industry, this world is changing all the time. And we want to help our employees feel like they can push through any amount of change. And that resilience is really critical. I would also say it's really important that we develop leaders. Having sound and strong leadership that people feel confident in can make all the difference in the world. And then I would say the last thing that I think is really important, and this is something that I take a lot of personal pride in, is really listening to staff and ensuring that it doesn't matter who the employee is, where they're based in the world, what their level is, how long they've been with the firm. I always want them to have access to me so that they feel like I can listen to their concerns, I can help them celebrate successes, but also amend and change our culture to the things that are important to our staff.
That's terrific. And you mentioned leadership. Everyone has a different answer to this question, but what does leadership look like to you?
I mean, leadership looks like an anchor. It looks like a foundation to a house. I think that as you ascend in your career, and I certainly have experienced this myself, I've never wanted to lose sight of the fact of really reflecting back on what it was like to be in a position where I had multiple levels of layers of leadership above me, and how much I really found my confidence grow in AB when I saw great leadership.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.